Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Claiborne. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Going right to work up top. Buys a little extra time. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Wake Forest. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Gonna run it is Udo. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going.
He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Finds his tight end. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys either. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
This time, they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Finds his big tight end.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. A strike downfield. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Back to the ground game on the left. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wake. The extra point here would tie the game.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Levin. Quickly completed. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Udo. It's a seam wide open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Wide receiver going in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. Oh, I'm out of space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and more. At the 45 on his way. Wide open spaces. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wake.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Levin. Makes the grab, it's Tyson. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. So going for it on 4th down is one thing. Quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staff.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was.
Leaves it with the running back. Fights off the defender. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
The throw to the outside is complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And it's go time. You need a play late, and the big tight end comes through for you. You find him, he does the rest, catches the football, gets in for the touchdown, and now you take the lead.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback making checks. They want to run it left here. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful. It absolutely cannot turn it over.
And the Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Vick. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Trying to get behind the defense. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Gives it on the option. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Vick. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Claiborne. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacs.
And with that touchdown, you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. to throw. It's Levitt. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Takes the handoff. It's Claiborne. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
All right, now, when I'm in OT and I start to get in this